In the last part, a conversation with my parents left me feeling completely alone in my journey. So I took a leap of faith and wrote an email to a wise old professor I hoped could offer some guidance. I stared at that email draft for an hour, my cursor blinking, my self-doubt screaming that it was a foolish, desperate move. But the thought of staying stuck was even scarier, so I clicked send. My inbox became my obsession for the next 24 hours. I checked it 100 times, my stomach twisting with every notification that wasn't from her. I had almost given up hope when her name finally popped up. Her reply was short and warm. I remember you well, you always ask the best questions, I have time for coffee tomorrow. The relief was overwhelming. The next day I met her at a quiet little cafe. She looked exactly the same, with kind eyes that seemed to hold a universe of wisdom. I poured out my story, the corner office, the emptiness, the conversation with my parents, the sketchbook. I expected her to give me a 5-step plan, a solution, a roadmap out of my confusion, but she didn't. She just listened patiently, nodding. When I was finished, she simply looked at me and asked, "What did you love to do when you were 10 years old? Before anyone told you what was practical or prestigious or safe, what set your soul on fire?" The question caught me off guard. I had to think for a moment, digging through layers of adult responsibility. I used to build things, I said slowly. Elaborate forts in the woods behind my house. I'd spend all day creating these little worlds. She smiled. "And why did you stop?" I didn't have a good answer. I guess I just grew up. She leaned in slightly. "Or were you told to grow up?" That hit me hard. We talked for over an hour, but she never offered a single piece of advice. Instead, she just kept asking questions. If failure was impossible, what would you attempt? What makes you forget to check your phone? Each question was like a key, unlocking a room inside myself I hadn't entered in years. As we were about to leave, she gave me a challenge. "For the next 7 days," she said, "I want you to schedule 1 hour. An unbreakable appointment with yourself. In that hour, you must do something that brings you joy with no goal, no purpose. No intention of it becoming a business or a side hustle. Just pure unproductive joy, and I want you to write down how it feels." It sounded so simple on the surface. An hour of joy. But for someone who had structured her entire life around productivity and achievement, it felt like being asked to learn a new language. Could I really set aside time to just be, to do something for the simple reason that it made me happy? It was one of the scariest and most exciting assignments I had ever been given. Was I brave enough to actually follow through with it? Find out what I discovered during that one life-changing week in part 4. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss it.